Hello, you beautiful human beings. Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about tattoos and piercings. It might seem random, but I do get quite a lot of questions about my tattoos because sometimes they just come into show when I'm filming videos and people are like, oh, what's that? Why did you get that? When did you get that? Etc, etc, etc. Also, I do have quite a lot of piercings, so let's just hop into it. Tattoos or piercings first? Should we do piercings? Let's do piercings. So, on this ear, let me come closer. So on this ear, I have 5 piercings. All of my jewellery in my ears is from a company called Maria Tash, by the way. I'll leave them linked down below. And here on this ear, I have this one, which is my forward helix. This was one of my last piercings. So I stopped getting piercings maybe like 4, 5, 6 years ago. I had loads and loads of piercings and I've slowly just been taking them out. So now I have the least amount of piercings that I've had for maybe like, yeah, 7, 8 years. I've got 10 piercings right now, 5 in each ear. So yeah, I have my forward helix, which was like a, I don't know, 6 out of 10 for pain, 5 out of 10 for pain, but I have a very high pain threshold, just putting it out there. But I love this one. I think this is such a cute little piercing to get, and it's really not as bad as having something like your rook or your tragus done. It's quite thin cartilage, so yeah, I really, really like this piercing. Then as we come down my helix, we have these 2 cartilage piercings which just have studs in them. I would like to get these replaced and put in some like cute little hoops and maybe like a cuff here or something so I get a bit of a stack going on, but haven't got around to doing that. But yeah, these were really not painful. Like, I mean, it's cartilage, so it's not like it's a lobe piercing, but yeah, I'm saying like a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Not much pain. It's like, what, 1 minute of pain for a lifetime of having a cool piercing, so I always think it's worth it with piercings. You can just take them out if you don't want them anymore. They're not permanent like a tattoo, so if you want one, just go and get it. It's only short-term pain, long-term gain. So yeah, we have forward helix, 2 cartilage piercings, and then 2 lobe piercings. Again, this one is just a stud, and this one is a hoop. This is all from Maria Tash, and it's all made from titanium because my body prefers titanium to gold or silver. So yeah, that's what all of my piercings are made from. All of my jewelry, I mean. So yeah, 5 on my right ear, and I kind of like how these 5 piercings look together. If I was gonna get any more piercings on this ear, I'd probably just get another one in the middle just here, so I can kind of do like a line of piercings up the side. But then otherwise, I kind of feel like I'm finished with this ear, you know? To be honest, I'm kind of finished with piercings in general. I feel like I've got as many as I want, but never say never because it's such a thrill. It's such a thrill getting a piercing. I don't know why it's such a thrill, but it is. So let's come over to my left ear where I have 5 more piercings. Let me just come a little bit closer for you so you can see my piercings. Hello, I feel very close to the camera. So let me just pull back. I have a rook piercing here. Now this, I would say, has been one of the most painful piercings I've got. It's probably like a 7.5 out of 10. This is very thick cartilage. So when they did that piercing, I was kind of shook by how much it hurt. But again, it is a temporary pain for long-term having a blooming cool piercing. So definitely worth it, but always worth bearing in mind that when you get a cartilage piercing, it takes time to heal. It can take months, if not a year. So I couldn't sleep on this side for quite a long time when I got my rook piercing. And that just has a plain little hoop in there on that piercing. Then we have 4 more piercings coming down the side of my ear. So we have a little cartilage at the top. Again, that's like a 4 out of 10, not much pain at all. And then we have 3 lobe piercings. I mean, lobe piercings, guys, you just hardly even feel them. It's not even worth giving them a pain rating. So 3 lobe piercings, a rook, and a cartilage. And I could quite happily get a couple more piercings on this ear, but I'm just not like in a massive rush. But I could definitely get a few more. I mean, I could definitely get another cartilage up here just to add to the stack. And again, as I said, I kind of feel like I need to mix up my jewelry in my ears. I've had this little arrangement in my ears for like 3 or 4 years now, and I haven't changed them at all. I never change my earrings because they're titanium and I know my body likes them. I never change them, but I kind of feel like maybe I should mix it up. So that is the totality of my piercings. 5 in my right ear, and 5 in my left ear. I have had more piercings in the past. I feel like maybe I had another cartilage or something else on this side at some point, but that's gone. But I'd happily get that re-pierced. I've had my nipples pierced in the past. They are now both taken out. I've had my belly button pierced in the past, which was taken out. That was actually my second ever piercing after my lobes. I got my belly button done when I was really young. I feel like I was like 13 or 14. So yeah. Belly button and nipples have all gone, and now all my piercings are just in my ears. And honestly, I love piercings. If you ever think about getting a piercing, there's no harm in getting one. As I said, it's not like a tattoo. Like, you can just take the piercing out and your body will heal itself up. So yeah, and it's only short-term pain. Just a short little snap of pain, and then you get to have these lovely earrings for the rest of your life. So love a good piercing, me. Right, let's jump into tattoos. How many tattoos do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tattoos. So let's start with the ones that you guys probably see the most often. These two, I actually got these separately, but I got them done next to each other. So I got this one first, which means earth, and this one means water. And yeah, I got these done, I don't know how many years ago I got these done. Maybe like 4 years, 4 or 5 years. But yeah, I love these ones. I got these ones for earth, as in Mother Nature, Mother Earth, the earth that we live on. And then I got this one for water, for the ocean, for scuba diving, for my love of the sea. So yeah, this is earth and water on my wrist. If I had these redone now, I'd get them done a lot more delicately. But back when I got these done, like fine line tattooing, which is what a lot of my other, well, these two other tattoos are, was not really a thing. Well, not a known thing that I knew about. So I just got like a regular normal tattoo, but if I got these done now, I'd definitely get them done fine line. But such is life, it's done, and they're a bit chunky, but I like them. And then let's do my 2 fine line tattoos. Let me come a little bit closer. We have this little guy on my inner right arm. This is my mountains. Now, I got my mountains after my bowel surgery in 2019. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave a video down below where I explain what happened to me in 2019. It was a bit of a health journey, and there is a quote that somebody sent to me when I was in recovery, and they said, I was assigned this mountain to show that it can be moved. And I just loved that quote, and I just thought to myself as I was going through my recovery, I have been assigned this mountain, this health challenge, to show others that it can be moved, to show that you can overcome it, to show that you can come back stronger. And that is like what I lived by for the months that I was recovering. And then I got it tattooed on my body. And now it actually has more meanings. Obviously, you guys know I love mountains, you know I love hiking. So I kind of feel like, as well as this representing my 2019 journey that I went on, I think this also just represents my love of mountains and nature. So yeah, I love this tattoo, and this was done by Zaya over in East London. I'll leave her link down below. She's incredible, but she's really hard to get a booking with because she's super popular. And then when I went in to get this done, I was only planning to get this done, and then when I was speaking to Zaya, she was like, oh, I specialise in flowers. I could do some flowers for you if you like. And I was like, nah, why not? I was feeling very spontaneous that day, and I decided to get 2 flowers together, and I will show you them now. They are on the inside of my left arm. Here you go. Here are my 2 flowers. We have a tulip and a lavender. I am obsessed with this tattoo. I think this is my favorite tattoo, because it's just so beautiful, and I'm so glad I got it done. I know it was spontaneous. I know it was very, very, very spontaneous, but I just love it so much. I love it so, so, so much. So I got the tulip to represent my dad, and I got the lavender, because he's Dutch, and I got the lavender to represent my mum on my inner arm. I love this tattoo. I love it so much. It definitely is my favourite. It's definitely my favourite. I just think it's beaut, if I do say so myself. Right, let's get on to my old tattoos. These are from many moons ago. So let's do the one that I got. The first one I got when I was 18. Whoa, here we go. So I have to undo my trousers to get this one out. So it is on my right hip, and it is here, it's in Latin, and it says Tempus Neminem Manit, which is Latin, and it means time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. So that was the first tattoo I ever got. I got that when I was 18. I got it when I was at university in Sheffield. If I'm 100% honest, if I was gonna get one tattoo removed, it would be that tattoo. Just because, like, what? Why did I get that tattoo? I mean, at the time, it had a meaning to me. I kind of wanted, like, something along the Carpe Diem vibes, like live for the moment vibes, seize the day, but I didn't want Carpe Diem because everybody had Carpe Diem. So I found this phrase, Tempus Neminem Manit, time waits for no one, like live your life, don't waste your time, that sort of vibe. And I loved it, and that is why I got it, but I just feel like, number one, why is it in Latin? Why did I get a tattoo in Latin? No offense to anybody else who has tattoos in Latin, but I just don't know why I got a tattoo in Latin. It doesn't make any sense because I don't speak Latin, but here we are. So, got this Latin tattoo. And number two, I kind of feel like it was back in the day of like chunky lettering for tattoos, and I just wish I'd got it done later in life and had it done fine line, because it's just so chunky and the letters are like blurring together into a bit of like a mush. So, yeah. It's not that I regret it. I would never, ever, ever say I regret a tattoo. But I would just say, like, if I was to get it done now, I would get it done differently. I would probably not get it in Latin. And I would probably get it done a little bit more of like a fine line style. But it's there, it's on my body, it's part of my journey, and I'm cool with that. And then I have two tattoos on my feet. Now, this is gonna be interesting showing you these. How am I gonna do this? Let's just try. Please excuse this. This was a mosquito that bit the death out of me. Just bit my whole ankle when I was in Mexico, and I'm still scabbing up from it. So as you can see here, I have a little elephant. Hello, little friend. Can I get any closer? Here she is. Oh, what a little cutie. So yeah, that is my elephant, which is on the inside of my right ankle. So tell me you went backpacking in Asia without telling me you went backpacking in Asia, because I got that tattoo when I was backpacking in Asia. And of course it's a tattoo of an elephant because I was in Thailand when I got it. It is very cliche, but I would say it's one of my favourite tattoos. Like, I love my little elephant. I just think it's so cute. And there wasn't really any meaning to it except for the fact that I was just having a blooming great time in Thailand, and I was like, I want to remember this backpacking trip, and I'm going to get an elephant to remember it. And we just finished working at an elephant sanctuary, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get a little elephant on my ankle. Why not? It's not going to hurt anyone. And I just think it's so cute, and I love it. So yeah, that is my elephant tattoo. No regrets about that one. I just think it's adorable. And then let's look at my left ankle. This one is going to be interesting. So here we go. On the outside of my left ankle, I have this little plus sign, and the plus means so much to me. It's one of my favorite tattoos. I say this about all the tattoos. I basically love all of my tattoos except for the one on my hip. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. But I do love this plus sign tattoo. I love it so much because it has so much meaning to me. And that is because I got it at the very end of my backpacking trip through Asia. So it was on the same trip that I got my elephant, and I got it in Cambodia. And I got it when I was going through this massive transition in my life. I don't talk about this much, but I didn't have the best time at school and university, especially with some social situations. I just didn't feel like I fitted in, didn't feel like I found my people. And then when I came out and went backpacking and met all of these new people and just kind of saw the world, it just felt like this huge revelation, like this shedding of this weight that I'd been carrying for years. And going out into the world and realising there is so much more to life, there are so many amazing people out there, and I'm just going to have a blooming great time. I'm going to make the best of this. So yeah, I think the plus for me kind of represented this transition from the challenges that I'd had at school and uni, and like going out into the world and finding like my own bubble of positivity to live in going forward in life. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically, like, I had a negative experience and I decided I was going to be positive from that day forward and just kind of move on with my life. And the plus represented that, and I love it so much, and it still means so much to me. So yeah, those are my tattoos and my piercings. So 10 piercings, 7 tattoos. I basically love all of them except the one on my hip, but I love everything else. And I especially love my flowers. Oh my goodness. So yeah, do I see any more tattoos and piercings in my future? Probably. Probably I will get some more. I definitely think I'll get some more piercings because piercings are reversible, you know, so I can just put one in and take it out if I don't like it. So I'll probably get a couple more in the tops of my ears at some point, but it's not like a priority for me. As I said, I kind of feel like I'm done with piercings. I kind of feel like I don't need to get any more, but also I do like jewelry, and if I start to like mix up what I've got on my ears, then I kind of feel like, why not get another one or two, but it's not like a priority for me. So probably we'll get some more piercings at some point, but no rush. In terms of tattoos, I don't see myself getting any more tattoos right now because there's nothing to me that's like standing out to me. But that being said, as soon as I had that experience in 2019 with my bowel, I ended up getting like 2 more tattoos after that. So I kind of feel like, let's see where life takes me. I didn't imagine myself getting these 2 tattoos and then it happened. So maybe I'll have an experience that makes me want to get another one. So let's see. But for now, I'm very satisfied with what I have, and I hope you guys found that interesting and insightful. And if you did like it, please hit thumbs up. I would love if we could hit 500 thumbs up. That would be amazing. That would make my day. And I hope you guys are having the most amazing run up to Christmas. Fingers crossed we have a little bit more of a normal Christmas this year. Sending you lots of festive wishes, lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.